Oh no. Oh yes. It's gone now. You've spent it. It's gone.
I am Alexia Ashford.
I am Alexia Asher. How we doing? That's a lot of cake. Corundu. Thank you for 36 months.
Bird refrigerator.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Arfie Cat, thank you for 17 months. The Ono is gone. Today was quite a day. It was a wall-to-wall work day. Just nonstop. Oh no, M sparked a watch streak, whatever that is. Ooh. And people on Blue Sky are still coming out of the woodwork to let me know that I am a piece of shit because my opinion is not the same as theirs. Which has been fun. It's kind of given me like old internet vibes. It is crazy how you can say something benign online and people will uh fucking go crazy. It's Twittery, yeah, it has Twitter vibes to it. I was called a failed YouTuber with a dog shit brain. All I said, they asked me if the zombies and the sewer crawling and the weapons were not enough for me, and I just I'm past like giving people answers that matter, so I just said nope. And then he said I was a failed YouTuber with a dog shit brain, and I said yup. Just reactions to the same one. This is the only time on Blue Sky I've had this kind of an experience. For the most part, it's been like nobody ever argues with me about anything, so it's kind of refreshing. I think that would have given, given who it was, I think that would have given mixed messages, Legend. Uh, Extremely. Like, you managed to step in it without knowing you were stepping in it dramatically. Well, their name is Dog, and they are a dog furry. So, good try, though. I think I'm pretty good at making the arguments fun, or at least fun to read. The other highlight from today was someone asked, "So what would it need to be a RE movie for you? Raccoon City and Leon," which of course it's like, all right. I love the ones where you're like, you're asking me a question, and then you kind of stuff a straw man in on the end where you already imagined me drooling onto my desk and giving the most stupid answer possible, right? So like, why should I bother? So I said, why don't we skip the argument part and jump cut to you smugly walking away victorious? Nothing from them. I try to pull people into a more like poetic argument, and they never do that. They just get more mad. I don't know why. Like, let's turn it into a sort of like a rap battle. I am distinctly not a cat person. uh, but yeah, it's crazy how mad people will get just because your opinion isn't their opinion. I don't know. There's definitely, I think I stepped in something in terms of just how people feel about this director or some sort of larger discourse that's basically invisible to me. Um, because there was definitely a kind of recurring theme of uh, seemingly being mad about people who are fans of things, but like in a bad way. So I think that actually what's happening here is this is sort of like the left eating the left. I think people are just, because I gave a negative take, they are sort of, but it's a vague negative take. They're projecting onto it something they're angry about from like Twitter or whatever else, right? Where like there's those guys who are, the titty too small gamers. um, so there's probably a general distaste or maybe assumptions made about anybody who has a negative opinion about something, that you're like, oh, you don't like the Resident Evil teaser because titty too small. I mean, that's fine, Legend, but like I also wasn't forcing anyone to take on my opinion. that's that's quite a mob name. Titty too smalls. I don't know if that really works. I don't know if I would say that's perfect. I don't know about that one. Right, right. Right. Like, my God, she's been out of the limelight for 5 seconds and I forgot her name already. It's gone. The lady who shoots dogs in pits, who's got the, who's married to Titty Two Smalls. That is not Bobert, no. Oh, Gnome, Christy Gnome, yeah. I guess my brain was just ready to get rid of her ass. But no, we need to remember for Nuremberg 2. We cannot forget. Oh my God, dude. I really like the shit that the Onion is doing with Tim Heidecker and InfoWars. They're doing an emergency broadcast right now. Tim has shaved his fucking head. Oh God. Where at it's at theonion.info, I think. Is that right? It's live on YouTube right now. Yeah, theonion.info will get you there. It's just started like 5 minutes ago. So if you want to watch that instead, now's your chance. An emergency broadcast, Abe. An emergency broadcast. From InfoWars. Oh no, I wasn't yelling at you, buddy. His impression is really good.
Resident Evil.
In other news, Nakomi and I are really stressed out about the stupid fucking tax thing. Because it's really a huge setback. It's sort of, I think I kind of talked about this already, but it was like we felt like we were getting close, and then basically it is now become like we have found out that we have another 5 years to wait. And like, I mean, at my age, I've got like between 1 and 5 years left as it is. So like, I don't think I'm ever gonna get a house to properly die in. We need the ant buds, don't we? We do. We need those. Tax thing, that sucks. Yes. Basically, we have leans. We're essentially not going to be able to get rid of the leans. It's going to take, you know, years and years and years to pay off the debt. And you can't get a house loan when you have liens. So...
I wouldn't say there's many ways to crank it, but there's certainly more than one way to crank it.
True. True. Anonymous, thank you for that gift sub to Frosted Fox. I really do be collecting all the fox-shaped furries. I don't know why that is. They all congregate here. I wonder what the, like, what's the percentage breakdown of the canine wing of furrydom. You're a Michigander as well? Fucking hell. Oh, it's a biome. That's what's going on. It's a fucking biome. I'm just now realizing. That's why you spawn there. And I have somehow accidentally tapped into this. Somehow. Spawn radius. You really want to know? Valencia has the answer. But it's too powerful to just blurt it out. You gotta ask first. You have to seek permission to shed light on this darkness. Oh no, you don't? Okay. Well, you're the one who asked. I'm just trying to be funny. You can't set me up and then kneecap me. You put the ball on the tee and then you kicked me in the nuts when I tried to swing. What did you expect me to do? Why did I come back here? I guess I don't need to carry the screen herb around. Is there anything I do need to carry around, though? Not really. No. I don't know what I would do without all my furry Michiganders. Apparently 14% of furries are hybrid. Now this is all furries, so this isn't just the canine wing. Arfie, why did you suddenly shout Craig? 14% of furries are hybrid. 14%. What is hybrid anyway? I'm not up to speed on furry terms. Is that just like literal? Like it's a mix? Just a mix? Why not mutt? Or is that reserved? I think, you know what? A distant conversation from years past is sort of floating into my mind right now where I've asked these questions before and I've been told not to ask these questions. 14% wolf, 11% fox, and 0% dog. Oh, 9%, not 0. Okay. I was going to say, that's just weird. That'd be just weird. Like, why does everybody hate dogs? They are indeed right next to each other. Just to vex us. Well, I guess my next question is what do you furries see in me that I don't see? What is it I'm not seeing? Is it my proficiency for IT? Oh, it's that I haven't realized yet. I don't have... I can tell you now, I just promise you, I don't have the furry gene. I got nothing against furries at all, but I don't feel those feelings. I don't want to furry bait. I want you to think I'm on the cusp. He's about to become a fox. We can tell. Oh, right. I forgot this hallway respawns zombies. I think Fox is just very popular. But I think for good reason. I mean, foxes are probably the coolest canine. They're extremely smart and extremely agile. They're beautiful. Not that wolves aren't, or dogs, or whatever, but there's just something about foxes. So I can understand that. I'm not coming around. I can say nice things about foxes without having to put on a suit. Oop.
Fuck y'all talking about?
Oh, I needed to crank it.
Certainly more than one way to crank it.
Foxporn, thank you for the 10 gift subs. Very much appreciated.
What y'all talking about?
You beating it?
What the hell's going on in here?
I can't tell if these are fully random or what. They're crazy. Oh no. I can't believe I let this zombie bite me so many times. Anonymous, thank you for the 10 gift subs. Very much appreciated. The trailing off where I'm saying I have to go back to the kitchen is pretty funny. I don't know where you get these, but they're good. Oh yeah, there was a lot of cranking in Goddamn It, I'm Doing It Again. Sweet Caroline or whatever it was called. Bang, bang, bang. If I thank you for the biddies. I hate that I didn't realize until the end that that was that one dude. That one terrible guy.
Just jerking my biosensor.
So thank you for the video. Remothered man, yeah. By the way, I don't know if I'm wrong. I might be wrong. But I kind of feel like ultimately this was less problematic than I had kind of built it up to be in my mind over the years. It's not great, certainly. But the Alfred character wasn't quite as... Is it Alfred or Albert? I think it was Albert. It wasn't as bad as I remembered. They really don't show up that much, yeah. I mean, they matter as, like, the characters that are the most important to the plot. Obviously, like, the last character that you fight is Alexia. Yeah, Claire sucks, actually, unfortunately. Oh, yeah. Wait. What was Grace's last name in Requiem? Is it Ashcroft? That's weirdly close. Why do I like this song so much? It's so good for some reason. I can't put my finger on it, but I just really love it. I miss the piano room. I want to go back there. I'll listen to that again. Okay, so we are at the end, basically, right? So, all that's left is for me to go get my ass beat. Let's go. I wonder how much they consider this game still to be canon. I wonder if they'll ever remake it. There's a lot of frustrating stuff, but I don't think it's terrible, really. Despite some of the things I've definitely said along the way. I think it's a worthy Resident Evil game. It's just not one of the top tier Resident Evil games. Okay, what do we have for healing? Oh man. A lot of green herbs. But hypothetically, we're not going to need a lot of healing. We shouldn't take a lot of damage, one would hope. So I should combine these up, probably. And then... Can you make an antidote one? I could. And maybe I even should. Actually, I can just add that to the others. I can add it to all of them.
Yo, Cito.
See, thank you for 130 months. Very much appreciated. Yeah, that would be 11 years, right? This is weird, isn't it? I haven't done this before, so I didn't really consider... Oh, okay. So to show this, they do green and blue, and then for the one that's just one, they do blue and green. It's interesting. Confusing. Okay, so now we've got our healing, we've got our Magnum, we've got our Dragonfly. And then I'm going to get another herb in there that I can combine with my one green herb. And I think that's it. We got the grenade launcher and it's fully loaded already. I could have used these ever and never did. I could bring the knife as a safety, but it doesn't even matter. Yeah, good to go, I think. Oh, I forgot that we were hurt already, too. It's fine. Nah, I don't think we need safety. I have probably double the amount of grenade rounds that I need for the end of the game, I think. So, I think we're fine. I'm not gonna have any regret. I don't think. I'm pretty confident here. I think we've got this all locked up. There's a file I didn't pick up over here. The Veronica report.
Claire? Is that you, Claire?
Chris?
No! The door won't open.
The door won't
Hey.
open.
Is Steve
No.
with you?
Steve, he...
Listen, Claire. We have to get out of here immediately. Can you unlock it from the inside?
No, I can't. Chris, there should be a self-destruct system somewhere. If you activate it, all the electronic locks might be deactivated.
How did we shoot down the one that was behind a wall first? That's very weird. Nice. All right, here we go again.
This facility will detonate in 5 minutes. All doors are now unlocked.
Like, why does it need to be so soon anyway? Why couldn't it be like an hour? Just give everybody, you know, let everybody chill. Let everybody walk out, you know, at their leisure.
You made it!
Of course. Come on. Let's...
My favorite thing coming up. I love it. All right. Now this is supposed to be the way to do it. I hate these fucking things, man. The fact that they can hit you without any sort of cooldown is so crazy. Oh my god, am I dead? I might be dead. I was just about to heal, and then I got slapped down by the tentacle. It was still not possible for me to win? I swear, what I looked up said, like, it should be like 6 shots from the grenade launcher to do her. It didn't do her. She was not done.
This facility will detonate in
Sid, thank
5
you for the biddies.
minutes. All doors are now unlocked.
Just avoid the small enemies easily, like the guide said. Yeah. Why didn't I think of that one? Why didn't I easily avoid them? I'll try to stop difficultly not avoiding them this time. Oh, hi, Mark.
You made it!
Of course.
You made it, of course. Damn it. Hey! I must have been one shot away last time. Yay! Thank goodness this was here, right? Imagine if it wasn't. Ew. This thing's gross. Okay, so this is a good chance I'll just die because I don't even know what I'm supposed to do. Take the linear launcher, yes, of course, thank you. Good, it has infinite ammo. We love to see that. Gonna equip that shit. I am on acid and on fire. Okay, cool. It's going good so far. Oh my god. You would think that this would be pretty doable. It's not that doable. She moves insanely. You've got to be shitting me. I'm not getting hurt so badly, though. Surprisingly. Dude, I don't... This is so hard. I don't know what to say. She doesn't hold still for 1 fucking second at all. Okay, now I have to heal. I don't think that I've hit her once. I want you to know that I'm aiming and firing as fast as I can. I don't know what I'm supposed to do, man. I've never felt so stupid in my entire life. I have like the win the game gun, and it's impossible to hit this fucking boss. I don't know that I'll ever hit her with this. Look at this. The moment I try, she dodges it. Take that. And that. And that. Simply shoot where she's going to be. Why didn't I think of that? I feel like she dodges the instant that I am about to like aim at her. Like if I aim at her, the moment I pull the trigger, the game is like, you didn't say the magic word. It feels like input reading. I'm gonna look at the guide. I'm gonna look at the guide. Wait, what? Alexia's third form doesn't require much strategy in Code Veronica's story mode, as the player can simply fire the linear launcher multiple times and eventually hit her with it. That's it. Emma's given up on me. I'm just kidding. Feel better, Em. Hold on. Excuse me. Apparently, Nakomi found a haunted house. Wait till she throws her fire attack, and as soon as the last one hits the ground, just aim, hold up, and let loose about 2 shots without even aiming. Half the time she just flies into them. I swallowed wrong, and now I have the hiccups, and I want to die. It's the kind where if you try to clear your throat, you just start hiccuping like crazy even more. Okay, so wait until she shoots her last fire and then just aim straight up and fire twice. I can't even talk the kind of hiccups that I have. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Oh.
Chris, where are you?
Right there. The chances sure do seem to be high.
Chris!
Hey, you know that I always keep my promises.
Code Veronica was the first sign. Right?
Chris, promise me. Please promise that you won't leave me alone again.
I'm sorry, Claire, but it's not over yet. There's still something we've got to do.
You mean...
Yeah, it's payback time.
Oh, here we
We've
go.
got to destroy Umbrella. Now, let's finish this once and for all.
There you go. Code Veronica. Yeah. Yeah, if you think about it, Code Veronica is really the first indication that maybe things were going wrong. That was a helpful post. Yeah, thank you, Food. This music is really something. This is the music that represents the love that you feel for Steve. Now, I guess that they, I mean, they did succeed with Resident Evil 4, right? So it wasn't like straight down from like Code Veronica into 5 and 6. But if you think about it, 4 really laid the groundwork for 5 and 6 to exist. In fact, in some ways, perhaps 4 was just accidentally good. You know? Yes, yes. Gonna go to the shops at whatever the fuck and buy some electronics and cloths. Clothes. It does. It's kind of got like liminal qualities to it, eh? We're in the mall dimension. Thank you, Capcom. Thank you. Thank you. Me and my sister. Just doing me and my sister stuff. going shopping at the fragrance outlet. Going to the Sturk and Brugh Burger. We love Meats Powell. Meats Puel. This is some AI generated ass shit before it was even possible. Yeah, Chris looks like a cardboard cutout. Ridiculous. Congratulations! Ranking D. Total time 13 hours, 14 minutes, 13 seconds. Number of saves 23. Number of retries 21. Battle game! I guess that indicates that I have unlocked battle game. I have. Look at that.
Resident Evil.
It's funny how little Wesker actually appears in this game. He basically doesn't exist in Code Veronica. He shows up to take his sunglasses off and leave. And that's it. So, that was Code Veronica. How do we all feel? I don't know. Is the battle game what the Luger gave me access to? Code Veronica, replica Luger. It must be found in order to unlock Steve Burnside in the battle game and has no function at all in the main game. Okay. I have a fondness for Code Veronica, but I can understand people not thinking it's very good. My fondness is entirely just because of the fact that it was my first Resident Evil, and it was Resident Evil on the Dreamcast. It was pretty awesome at the time that it existed. But yeah, I mean, ultimately, it's not a particularly great Resident Evil. It has really weird voice acting. The Force Femme virus, yep. The T-Rans virus. Yeah. I think gameplay-wise, it feels good. Like, it's weird, right? You have to remember that this came out on the Dreamcast at a time when the only other Resident Evil games were the originals on the PlayStation. So, like, that's the comparison. The most recent outside of Code Veronica being Resident Evil 3, on the PlayStation 1. So when this came out, it did look like it was from the future. It just has a goofy as hell story, and it also doesn't really do anything innovative with the franchise or the gameplay or anything, right? It's very standard. It's stuff they had already established in the first Resident Evil game, essentially. I still think it is incredibly foolish that the whole T Veronica project is dedicated to Veronica. And then the self-destruct code to destroy it all, Veronica. Just so that they can do code Veronica in-game. Yeah. I mean, I feel like that's just indicative of that this was something. I think it was just like to make... It was more about making money, I guess. Just cashing in on the franchise. Like, we have to shit out another game. Because it doesn't feel like particularly well written or anything. I mean, if you think about like Resident Evil 2, by comparison, on the PlayStation 1, that's a sprawling adventure where the game really asks you to play through it in full at least 4 times, which is nuts. And it covers all these areas and so much happens. And then you look at Code Veronica, there's 2 locations and they're not very big. It's kind of weird, right? It's, by comparison, a much, much smaller game with a lot less detail and really nothing, like I said, nothing really innovative. Yeah, it has the first 3D environment, and they still did the fixed camera angles. So it's kind of it's an odd bridge, hybrid game between the original 2D background games and then the, after this, I mean, they switched over to over the shoulder forever with Resident Evil 4 and beyond. So this was really the last, outside of the remakes, or the remake, I guess actually Resident Evil 0 is the last sort of classic style Resident Evil. Right? And then the rest are all over-the-shoulder shooters. Although I will say, Grace's portions of Requiem were the most classic Resident Evil feeling to me out of any of the modern games so far. I think they really fucking nailed it with Grace. Like, I loved that. If it would have been just Grace and they didn't have the Leon sections, I wouldn't have been unhappy. I'm glad they had the Leon sections. They were good for the most part. But I loved the Grace sections of Requiem. But yeah, those are great points, C. I mean, Code Veronica definitely is in a unique position in the series compared to all the other games. You think the DLC will be action heavy? I don't know. I will say I will definitely go back for DLC in Requiem. I hope they do. I hope they do more of the first-person, puzzle solving stuff, because it was really good. Doug, that is a really good typo crash out. I liked it. Thank you for that. Oh. Kiss. I guess that makes his name Kiss, right? If you take the R out of Chris, it's Kiss.
Is that this? Oh, nope, that's a grenade.
Oh.
Did I pull the pin?
Axel, thank you for 113 months. Very much appreciated. Good to see you. I feel like the next game has to be a Chris game, right? Like, I feel like Capcom has been doing their own sort of MCU build-up, Avengers arc, something. They can't keep having Chris just be this shadowy entity on the edge of every game. They're building to something. I want to know what's up with Jill as well. I am with you there. But also, I think Chris needed rehabilitated as a character. Majorly. After 5. 5 is fucking horrific. 5 is a silly joke. You missed Requiem? Oh boy, yes. It is worth watching the VODs, yes. Requiem, for me, for my money, is possibly one of the best Resident Evil games. End of sentence. It's extremely good. Yeah. Or if you'd be interested in playing it at all, go do that immediately. Go play Resident Evil Requiem. Give Grace a rocket launcher, I assume. I'm always afraid to do New Game Plus because I don't want to torture everybody by basically just playing the same game again. Even though I did do exactly that with Silent Hill 2. I played it back to back twice. And actually with Resident Evil 2, I did the same fucking thing, didn't I? I played the original 4 fucking times in a row. And then we did the remake. Once for Leon and once for Claire. That was a lot of Resident Evil 2. True. Worth consideration. Oh yeah, I did do I did try to speedrun D. Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, like, look, there wasn't anybody else competing. I'm not gonna put that on my resume. I'm not gonna brag about that one. I'm on a leaderboard of 1. The plaque is in the mail. So now that Code Veronica is off my plate, a few things. One, I think probably it's time to call ScreamADay 12 over. We didn't finish the list, but what remains on the list is a whole entire other ScreamADay of stuff, time-wise. They're all like huge time investment games. So I would say this is probably the end of ScreamADay 12. And then next up, I'm going to do Kentucky Route 0. And then we're not doing Enjoyers Committee tomorrow, but we are doing a Enjoyers sort of spin-off where Dave and I are going to watch the No Clip Final Fantasy XIV documentary live and shoot the shit about that. And I have to say, I'm being worn down. I do have an active Final Fantasy XIV subscription, and I have been like popping in to do some MSQ here and there. So that's been happening. I'm still not sure how much I want to get on stream with it, but maybe we'll see. And then after Kentucky Route 0, I would really like to do Pragmata. And I'm sad I've had to put it off this far. I've been looking forward to it. Thought you disliked that style. What style? The style of Final Fantasy XIV? The way you say that, C, I can't tell if you're being sarcastic. When you're talking about communities on the internet, that can sound either lovely or very ominous, the way you put that. Swords cut both ways, yeah. True, Copper, true. Klaus, what did you mean? What did you mean, Klaus? Advent Children is, and you won't be able to hear this, okay. It's okay. And I'm like I was a Final Fantasy VII super fan. Okay, Omni didn't hear it. Good. Nobody tell Omni what I said. Don't write it in text. Did I mute myself? I might have. I might have. Ah, okay, that makes sense. See, that makes more sense. Yeah. The problem for me with Advent Children is that Advent Children suffers from the effects of the Kingdom Hearts era of Square, where what's his name, who's probably still there and still in charge of all kinds of stuff. The guy who adds like black leather and zippers to everything. Added lots of black leather and zippers to Advent Children. Like, I really didn't like Sephiroth's children or whatever the fuck they were. They seemed like really stupid characters. And also something about Advent Children where it was just like really grimdark. Like the whole fucking thing is really gray. So, I don't know. It's okay. Like I said, it's okay. But it was weird to me, like, we were done with Sephiroth, so why are we doing Sephiroth again? You know? Why are we doing another story only to make it a Sephiroth story again? It's weird given the sort of thrust, the momentum that you're left with at the end of Final Fantasy VII, where it's like the world has healing, you know, and everything. And then this is what they give us. It's like, wait, I thought they beat Sephiroth, and it looks like nothing's been improved. So, weird. He's in charge of the Final Fantasy VII Remake trilogy. You have to admit that there are like some negative qualities to Nomura's influence or whatever, or whoever's influence it is. Like, I have never been able to get past the beginning of Final Fantasy 15, for instance, because I find it so stupid. I, I hate it so much. I hate the way the characters act and talk and look, and I hate the car, and the world is like really ugly and bland at the beginning. Just there's like I know people like 15, but I didn't at all. I kind of hated it. The characters at the beginning, I don't know if it changes later, but the characters at the beginning of Final Fantasy 15, they all look like they're the same character. Why do they all have to look so similar with only minute changes or minute differences between them? What happened to, like, you know, if you look at like Final Fantasy 7, you've got a dog, a woman, a large man, a small man, a cat on a robot. And then Final Fantasy 15, you've got 4 dudes that are all almost the same height, all wearing the same color clothes, same style of clothes. I just don't. I don't. I don't know. Uh, yeah, I don't think that's the case. See, it doesn't really show that, does it? It shows like there's the sort of the you know, like there's Midgar overgrown, and you see like, I guess Red 13 has a family or whatever, if I recall. But I don't think that that was saying like that humanity is gone. It fits with the theme of like uh Aerith, you know, like where she was tending the sort of flowers in the church. I feel like it's called back to that, that it's representative of sort of like the dark versus the light. I don't know. I can see how you could interpret it as maybe it's like in the far flung future and everything is overgrown and taken over because everyone's gone. Or maybe, I mean, just I don't know why everybody would be dead. Because that's what we stopped, right? Isn't that what we stopped? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I missed that bit. It isn't yet, but it will be soon, Dave. I have just completed Code Veronica. I'll probably start Kentucky Route Zero on Monday. Yes. Chort. Look at him. Look at Chort. What a guy. Dave is in his short era. That's awesome, Doug. I love to hear that. I think that the remake and Rebirth are really great. I think they've been doing an incredible job. It's honestly kind of crazy that it exists at all. Because it's a massive, massive, massive undertaking, but like, I don't know. It's something I wanted from the moment I finished Final Fantasy VII back in the day. I wanted it on the PS2. I'm glad it didn't come out on the PS2. This is way better. Did Final Fantasy Rebirth come out on PC? Oh, it did. Oh, like a year ago. Did I test it? I don't remember doing that. I guess I did. I do own it. Weird. I haven't tested it on Linux. I should install it. It remains incredibly funny to me that they went away from the overworld style of Final Fantasy VII, had fast travel for everything, and then Expedition 33 came out and showed that overworld still worked good. And also, Expedition 33 has an airship. True. What if we watch the launch trailer for Kentucky Route Zero and treat me like a junkie who needs it bad? We could do that. I don't think I will say I am completely pure of mind when it comes to Kentucky Route Zero right now. If I watch that launch trailer, that will be me learning the most that I will know about the game ever. Right now, the only information I have about it is the name of the game, that it's good, and that there is a dog wearing a hat in the thumbnail for the game on Steam. That's it. It's a tone piece. Okay. Yeah, we can watch it. Let's do it. Kentucky Route Zero launch trailer. Main. Switcheroo. Probably not the PlayStation one, right? Which one, Dave? This one or this one? Why is it on Netflix 3 years ago? Oh, you linked to the PlayStation one? Okay. All right. Game of the decade. Nice. Yeah. Extremely vibes. Looking forward to it. Yeah. No, it looked very beautiful indeed. I was I was mostly sitting there just kind of
Honk, honk, I'm the door clown.
like that. I did say that. I did say that. Hey, Lindley, thank you for the biddies. It does sometimes feel like people have the ability to pull a string on my back. I switched over to Discord, and Nakomi and I have just been sending house links back and forth. And the latest one is she sent me a link, and then in all caps, she's just screaming at me, "Let's go Haunted." And I don't know what she means, but I'm on board. I am as well, and I'll be starting that on Monday. Monday. And tomorrow, Dave and I, Final Fantasy XIV documentary. Haunted.
Oh, yeah.
Seth, thank you for the biddies. But yeah, I think that's all I got for tonight, folks. I think I'll head on out of here, you know? Oh yeah, I mean, well, you know, Dave, that I'm about the experiences. I love me a good game experience. Frankly, it's the only way to experience certain things. But yeah, have a good night, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you. I'll see you tomorrow.